Cheers. Yes, sir. All right. Welcome to what will forever now be known as the wrap up. Basically, got a message the other day from my cousin, a DM. And he said, basically, look, you got to do something different. The shit that you've been doing, it ain't working. So, with that being said, we're going to start breaking down these songs for you. And hopefully, we'll release this before the song drops. And when you go listen to the song, you have a little bit more understanding what the song's basically about. My feelings towards the song and when I wrote it, how I wrote it. All the goods, So, our first victim is the aptly titled 2K16. Okay, it's not really much to this song. I was going through like a strange period in my life. My grandma passed maybe like a couple weeks before I actually came up with the idea for this song. And I basically took all those weird emotions and feelings that I was feeling and I put them into the song. And when you listen to this song, you're gonna go, that nigga was right. He is all over the place, right? But I like it because you know what? It expresses what I was feeling at that time. And, I hold on to music for a long time. So, like the feeling I was feeling then, I'm not feeling now. So, best way to describe it is if I went back and re-recorded this song today, it wouldn't have that same feel, that same vibe as it did when I first recorded it. So I've tried it. I tried to go back with older music that I've made and re-record it, but sometimes you just hit the motherfucking hammer on the head, and or hit the hammer on the head, hit the nail on the head with the hammer. You know what I'm saying? And so I think for the most part, this song was just written at a time where I was also transitioning with music. Like I wanted my music to be something more than what it was. I always feel like old shit that I have, it's old shit, I feel like the shit that I have now is better than the shit that I did, but sometimes the shit that I did, it needs to be heard because usually I'm the one that judges it and I'm like, yeah, you know what, that song's whack, I'm not putting it out, whatever. But most of the time I had to let other people hear it and then they're like, nah, motherfucker, you need to put that shit out. You need to put it out. So yeah, 2016, 2K16, take you back to the year 2K16, 2016. I was a junior in high school. I was in and out of relationships. 2016 was a weird time, but at the same time, great music, great entertainment, great summer. It can't be beat. We're still talking about it damn near 10 years later. So 2K16 is just one of those things where it just sticks out to me. Plus, 2K16, legit, NBA 2K16 was my shit. I still play 2K to this day. And so, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. 2K16 can't be beat. So, I'm in my car right now, so there's someone in front of me. I'm in a parking lot. Anyways, first verse is basically pretty simple. I sat down and I jotted some shit down and I was like, I like the way that sounds. So we went with it, The beat is borrowed. It's actually a song called why am I drawing a blank now? Ginseng Strip, 2001, I want to say. It's a Young Lean song. Anybody know who Young Lean is, bro? Drop a comment below. Young Lean's the shit. I've always loved the beat and the song, and just so happened one day I was vibing to some music and I was thinking about my grandma passing away, and I heard motherfucking Ginseng Strip come on, and I was like, you know what, motherfucker? I know what I'm doing today. I know what we're gonna do today, Ferb. And I went and I fucking ripped the beat off YouTube and just started writing. And yeah, my music won't be like that no more. That's what I mean by I was transitioning in my music. I'm gonna stop ripping shit off YouTube and writing to it. I started buying my own beats and started making my own beats and started having people produce my own beats. So I'm trying to move away from that and go more into like owning all my shit, you know, and actually being able to do something with it. So that'd be cool as fuck. But yeah, so this is I probably got a couple more songs that I'm gonna release from shit that I've ripped, but that's like down the road, and that's like shit that also old music that I've had. This song in particular, 2K16, it's actually not that old. Like currently it's old, but it's actually not that old. I started in August and I'm releasing it in December, so it's not one. There's some of those songs that I've held for ever and ever and ever and ever. And so I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I think I'm gonna start writing shit and dropping it, so that way I could get that shit the fuck out of the way, because I got so much music that's piled up, like it ain't even funny. Songs that I hate, songs that I dislike, songs I've remade and made over and over and over and over and over again and still fucking hate them. Songs that I fucking thought were the shit, and then I listened to them a couple months later, I'm like, what the fuck was I thinking? Songs that I've written while I was high, songs that I've written while I was half asleep, songs that I write songs constantly. I'm constantly writing, so I have no problem in that department. Believe me, I don't. Every project that I've released to this point has had like 10 extra songs that I've just like, nah, those don't need to be on there. But I think you guys will really like this one. The beat is obviously fucking bananas. I love the beat. I gotta figure out who produced it. Pretty sure it was some Russian kid, bro. But yeah, shout out him. Well, he obviously ain't a kid no more. He's an adult now, but shout out him. That's basically it. I mean, song took me about, I want to say altogether probably about 5 hours to write, because I never write my shit sitting down all in one go. I used to do that shit all the time, but I found myself, I was hella repetitive with shit. Certain Money Mike, for example, certain projects on there, I sat there and wrote the whole thing in like 20 minutes, and it was just repetitive as fuck. And that's part of where I'm trying to transition into different shit now. So yeah, I wrote this song maybe 5 hours combined, probably like 3-4 days total. Recorded it same way I record all my music. Also, that's changing too. So I mean, like, moving forward, the music that y'all are gonna be hearing is gonna be a lot more raw, I could say, because I'm the way we're operating is we're trying to get away from fucking stealing shit and doing all that dumb shit, right? So what I'm trying to do is get people to get off their ass, certain people, and fucking let's get this shit cracking, you know? Let's get it cranking. You know, we need beats, we need bars, we need videos, we need visuals, we need all this shit we need. That's the plan for this next coming year. Like, Black Mass is going 100%. We're fucking hitting the ground with our feet running, you know? And yeah, that's basically it. Cheers to 2K16, bro. You know? Hopes for much success. Oh, that's another thing. Over the past few months when I've been releasing music, I've noticed that, you know, the views start creeping up a little bit, So I gotta thank you guys for that, because you guys are the reason that those views steady creep up, you know? And so at the time of this recording, I'd like to announce that Went Legit Remix is the biggest song to date on my YouTube channel. Okay? Now, if I add together views from different YouTube channels or shit that I posted in the past that I've lost, or shit like that, if I add all them together, it's not my biggest song, but it is my biggest one on my channel right now. So do me a favor, go keep running that up, because that shit goes hard. Everybody says it goes hard. 200 views, to me, to a lot of people, that's not a lot. To me, that's a lot. I'm used to getting like 100 views on my shit, and the last couple times I've been posting, I've been getting in that upper 200, 170, 200 range. So thank you guys for that. This is the wrap up once again. Hopefully every time I drop music, I can do one of these. But yeah, that's it. That's a wrap up. Hope out, baby.